Hello and welcome back to Beautiful Life by Coach Bree. I hope that all of you are having a lovely and beautiful start to your day. And speaking of having a beautiful start to your day, I know that many of us struggle in the mornings with our morning routines, getting out of bed and being productive and just having time in our day and making time for ourselves. So today I will share with you 5 simple steps that will help you to have a beautiful morning and a more productive day. Step number 1, breathe deeply. Breathing is essential for our bodies and for our minds, and breathing deeply allows oxygen to flow more readily through our body and our mind as well. One simple hack that you can try in the morning is to place your alarm clock on the opposite side of your room, and as soon as your alarm sounds, immediately sit up in bed and take in a few deep breaths. And immediately get up after you finish breathing in deeply and disable your alarm. And while you are still standing, continue to take in a few more deep breaths, which leads us to step number 2. Stretch. While you are still standing beside your alarm and breathing deeply, you can start to stretch your body very slowly. You do not need to do anything too strenuous at this point. You're just trying to do light stretches that will ultimately wake and warm up your body. And while you are continuing to wake and warm up your body by stretching, make sure that you target different areas of your body so that you feel a much more complete stretch. Step number 3. Step number 3 is showing gratitude. Showing gratitude is one of the most beautiful and purest forms of appreciation that you can show yourself, your family, your friends, and even the universe. By showing appreciation, we acknowledge our existence and we just show that we're grateful for just being alive and for everything it is that we have. And I think that's such a beautiful thing. And first thing in the morning is the perfect time to show gratitude. And by consciously acknowledging the things that we're grateful for, it gets our day started off on a very beautiful note. And also, one thing that you can try in the morning is to consciously think of 3 things that you are grateful for in the morning. But don't just think of them, consciously feel what it feels like to be appreciative of those things. So if something you are grateful for makes you feel happiness or joy or peace or security, make sure you take a moment to feel each of those emotions and just really to relish in those emotions. And by relishing in those emotions, you will feel your vibration rise to new heights and you have time that you can take to just soak in those positive vibrations and just to feel how uplifted that you feel in the morning. Step number 4. Step number 4 is to make yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Personally, I am a tea fiend, so I love drinking my tea in the mornings. But what makes this so special is that drinking your tea or your coffee is your sacred time to yourself in the mornings. So you should have minimal distractions during this time. And by having minimal distractions during this time, it will allow you to think more clearly about what it is that you want to accomplish for the day and to take note of those things. And one thing that can help to even elevate this a little bit more is if you were to maybe light a candle, something that I also love to do. I love my candles as well. Just to light a candle, have your coffee or your tea, and just think about the day, what you want to accomplish, and just really have this time for yourself. Step number 5. Step number 5 is to eat a healthy breakfast. Eating a healthy breakfast does not have to mean something super complex that has 5 courses and then some. Eating a healthy breakfast can mean something as simple as eating a nice plate of fruit even. And one thing that will help also if you are really short on time in the mornings is something that a really close friend of mine introduced me to when I was in Thailand, and that is overnight oats. Overnight oats have been a godsend for me. You can make them the night before and they're ready in the morning, and they're really, really delicious. And you only need a couple of ingredients to make it. So for my overnight oats, what I like to do is add a portion of oats, chia seeds, any kind of sweetener such as peanut butter, honey, or anything you would prefer to have. Some type of fruit, a fresh fruit. I personally like bananas, and also almond milk. And you can add or take away more ingredients, you know, as you wish as well. But you just put them all together, mix them together, put them in an airtight container, and then put it in the refrigerator. And then the next morning you take it and just go, and you can eat it on the way or once you get to work. So I heavily vouch for overnight oats. So I truly hope that you have found each of those 5 steps something that you could implement into your own daily or morning routine. And I do have one extra bonus for you today. So my final step today would be for you to make a commitment to yourself that you would do, just even take a small step to get out of your comfort zone today. It doesn't have to be something monumental. It can be just a super small step, but every day I think it's important that we make it a point to get out of our comfort zone even just a little bit, and you'll see how amazing you feel and just how you are capable of doing so many wonderful things. So thank all of you so much for taking the time out to listen to my video today, and I truly do hope that these steps will help you to have a more beautiful morning and productive day. And also, take a moment to comment below and to tell us what is something that you implement in your morning routine that helps you to have a beautiful day. And also remember to like and subscribe to Beautiful Life by Coach Ree if you enjoy the content that I am making. And also, I can be found on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thank you all so much. I truly appreciate all of you, and I hope that you truly have a beautiful day. Until next time, goodbye.